Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Little Durk. Imagine that. Imagine being a coward. I mean, I'm just talking, that's it. But believe it or not, they said Little Durk, you know he's being accused of. He's being accused of paying somebody to do dirty work for him. Only cowards do things like that. Only cowards have people get their hands dirty for it. So if Lil Durk wasn't a coward, I'm not just saying Lil Durk is the only one. I mean, maybe Yellow. Let's not get into all that. Right now. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk. He was a coward, and he decided to commit a cowardly act. In return, he got caught. He wanted to pay somebody to do something for him. Imagine that. He even had the decency to say, you know what? I'm a man. I'm going to do what I got to do by myself. And just like that. But no, Lil Durk wanted to kick back, relax in his bed, they said, and place orders like he's placing orders for pizzas. So that's why the feds really had to go pick him up, because he was a coward. If you want to do dirt, you got to do it by yourself. I mean, you just got to do your own dirt. That's basically it. So that's why Lil Durk, he's not going to be able to get out ever again, because he's a coward. If he ever gets out again, there's no stopping him from doing another cowardly act by paying somebody to unalive somebody again. So that's what's going on right now, Lil Durk. Sometimes you have to be, if you decide you know what, I'm going to throw it all away, you might as well throw it all away, but don't get another person involved. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk. He decided to get other individuals involved in his cowardly act, and now they got him. They got him trapped in a jail cell. He's being a good boy. He's saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. They say that he's being a good inmate. Imagine being a good inmate. I have to admit, I think one of the worst things ever is somebody could say, you know what? He's a good inmate. Imagine that. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's waking up every day. He's making his bed. He's doing what he's told to do. Imagine that. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk. He's a good inmate, but when he was out, when he was free, he was a coward, doing cowardly things. Want to separate individuals from their family. He separated his own self from his family. Want to separate individuals from his friends. He separated his own self from his friends. Imagine that. They said next time he might get out that jail cell, it might be in a body bag. Imagine that. Was it worth it? Maybe, but I don't think so. It's never worth being a coward and paying somebody to do something for you. But there's a whole lot of individuals like that, because they have money. They say, you know what, I have money, I have power. But in reality, all they really have is cowardly intentions to pay people to do bad things to other people. That's it. So that's what's going on. The act of a coward and the cowardly acts, and he is where he is. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being serious. Because believe it or not, if Lil Durk did all these crimes he's being accused of by himself, he wouldn't have to worry about anybody telling on him. Imagine somebody telling on you. But they are. He said Lil Durk, he gave us money to do a crime, and he didn't want to do it by himself. But he wanted to get the job done. So he decided to go employ some down and out individuals. Most likely they don't have a job. Imagine that. But they just wanted money. And Lil Durk, being a coward that he is with all that money, he said, you know what? Not only that, he raps about it in all his songs. Imagine that. Imagine rapping about, oh, I give you some money if you do a hit for, I give you some money. Imagine that. Cowards. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk right here. I mean, you know what? Maybe if he didn't do it, he's not a coward. Imagine that. Imagine you not being a coward and somebody calling you a coward. Don't forget, this is only for entertainment purposes. I'm just talking. What I'm saying is not going to change anything. I'm just saying that, they say that Lil Durk is a coward because he wanted to pay somebody to do something for him. His father must be saying, man, I can't believe my son turned out to be a coward. If my son didn't turn out to be a coward, he wouldn't have to be like this. He wouldn't have to go sit down in the feds for such a long time like myself. Imagine that. I have to admit, Lil Durk's father's probably saying, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Because in reality, what he did was a cowardly act. And no one could respect something like that. Imagine that. Imagine not being respected. So that's what's going on right now. I mean, anyone who's gonna respect somebody, who's gonna pay somebody to go do something bad to somebody, that person right there is a coward too. Imagine being a coward too. These individuals don't want to do their own dirt. These individuals don't want to put in their own work. So that's what comes along with it. So Lil Durk, he is where he is. He's trying to get out. But instead of trying to break, imagine that. Imagine Lil Durk trying to break out. If Lil Durk break out from the feds, I mean, I'm sure one of his fans will probably, let him stay with him for a little while. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm talking a lot of nonsense at that. So that's what's going on with Mr. Banks. They said Mr. Banks decided to do a cowardly act and go employ some down and out individuals to go do a crime for him. Then they caught him. He's in the feds. He's trying to put up millions and millions and millions of dollars to get out. They said, nope, Mr. Banks, if you get out, you might do another cowardly act. Because we know how you get down. We know how you get down. You have to prove yourself innocent for us to be able to trust you again. Is Lil Durk going to be able to prove himself innocent so they can trust him again? Most likely. I mean, I don't know. But it's so cowardly. So hopefully individuals in the future, if they have an issue with somebody and they want to do something bad to them, they might as well just go do it themselves. Don't get a next person involved. Once you get another person involved, that's when everything becomes all complicated now. All difficult. Imagine things becoming difficult when it could be an easy process. But no. Well, Durk said, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna pay somebody to do it for me. I'm gonna be hanging out. I'm not doing that. Why do you think I have all these down and out individuals around me for no reason at all? They gotta go to work. They gotta go to work. You can't hang around me if you ain't willing to throw it all away. You can't hang around me. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk. He had bad intentions. He had bad ways. A lot of people say, he's a bad guy. Matter of fact, I'm going to say he's a bad guy, too. If he really did the cowardly act that he's being accused of doing, don't forget the cowardly act is just paying someone to do something that you should be able to do by yourself. So that's what's going on with Lil Durk. That's why he's in the position that he is in right now. I don't know a lot. The only thing I do know, as I always say, is crime don't pay. But I see him do it. Though. Except Lil Durk walking around with $1 million cash. He thought he was the man because he had the money. A whole lot of these individuals think they're special because they have the money. And they're really not special. They were just blessed. I mean, were they blessed or were they cursed? Imagine that. Maybe Lil Durk thought he was blessed. Then he realized he was just cursed. Because if he wasn't a coward and he have all that money, he wouldn't have been able to give to somebody to have them do something bad to somebody. And he wouldn't have to worry about spending the rest of his life in jail. I mean, who's India hanging around right now? She's forced to imagine that. Let's not get into that right there. So that's what's going on with Mr. Banks, a.k.a. Mr. Coward. Decided to do a cowardly act. They got him. Till next time.